Hi everyone, it's Pixie-Alchemist here. You guys have asked me to do a makeup tutorial for how I do my bishie makeup, which I use for Prince Gumball, Len Kagami, occasionally Edward Elric, some basically sort of major bishie characters have very pretty eyes. So now we're going to need to start on the eyes. This is the really fun bit, okay? So we're going to need to start by making quite a pale base on your eye socket. So it's going to make your eyes really pop. So what your phone is? It's down at the end of the bed, I think. Oh. So what you're going to want to do is get your eyeshadow palette. Now I have a super huge eyeshadow palette. But all you're going to be using is these pale colours, like the whites and the sort of champagne-y kind of really pale yellow colour. And what I either use the champagne colour, which is like a really pale yellow, or I'm going to use a white. At the moment I'm going to use a champagne-y colour, just because the white might make me look a bit too pale. So load your brush up with the champagne colour, and then just go over your eyelid, up to the crease, and just cover your eyelid, like so. And this will make your eyes look a bit more awake, because bishies don't generally tend to look half dead, unfortunately. So cover your eyelid in this powder, and then get a white, and there's only a little bit of the white, and go underneath your eyebrow, just along your brow bone. And that will highlight it, and really make your eyes pop. And now comes the fun bit where you get to draw on your face with a pen. And this is the bit that I used to dread doing makeup, but now I've gotten the hang of it, so it's okay. So what you do first of all is get your liquid eyeliner. Now I use one that's more like a graphic pen tip. That's actually quite a solid tip. I find that really easy to paint with. The ones that have like two fibres and they're all kind of wiggly, impossible to paint with, ridiculous. So what you're going to want to do, I'll try and get as close to the camera as possible, is go from about the centre of your eyelid and just paint a really skinny line going out to where your lashes finish. So it doesn't matter if it goes wibbly because we're going to cover that up. But try and keep it as straight as possible, and just go to where your eyelashes finish. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little flick on the end, and that is going to be covered by your eyelashes. We're going to make your eyes look huge and all kind of round and shotery. So what you do is you follow the waterline of your lower lash and just go up. So imagine as though that line along the bottom of your eye is just going to continue upwards, and follow that with your eye brush pen. Now you don't do a huge flick, just a little tiny one, little teeny weeny flick, but try and keep it straight. So now you've got that tiny weeny flick there, and then you join that up with the rest of the line. And you can add or take away bits of this line if you don't like it. I would say have makeup remover wipes at hand when you're doing this. But there you can see now there's a little flick going along there as if it's continuing the waterline. Now what you do is you add a little final step, and this is what I find makes my eyes look really big and shotery. Is you do a little tiny line going along your waterline, but only a teeny weeny one. So as if you're looking straight ahead, imagine the line going from the outer corner to just where the colour of your eye starts. That's how small it's got to be. So go very close to your lash line, and just draw on a very tiny black line and taper it in. Like so. It may look weird at the moment, but we are going to kind of fill it all in and make it look good. So just make sure that it kind of joins smoothly up to the little flick that you've created. And that right there is a bishie eye. So then just repeat the process for the other eye, which I'm going to fast forward through. Make some of the loveliest faces when I'm doing makeup. Right, so there we go. We have it there, two bishie eyes with the little flick going up and a little one going down that way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some magic. We get a white kohl pencil, like that. It doesn't really matter where you get it from, most brands are all the same. And you're going to go along your waterline of your lower lid. This one is a right eyelash. So, take your eyelash, open up your glue. First of all, make sure it actually fits your eye socket. Take the glue, and then, because mine's on a brush, you just brush it straight along the lash band. Along there. Easy as pie. I would say put a little bit more glue than normal on the corners, because the corners are the bits that are more likely to actually come off during the day. but trust me, the lash glue, once it's on, it won't actually move that much. Like, I've been in fairly strong wind and rain with false lashes on and they don't come off. So you should be alright. So when the whole lash band is white and looks a bit like someone's just spilled something very naughty on it, wait till it dries. Now this could take about a minute or so. I don't wait that long because I'm really impatient, but I just wait until it sort of starts looking a bit grey. When the lash glue looks grey, then you know you can stick it on. So just give me a second. So as you can see, the glue is starting to go kind of greyish now. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold both ends and then position it over your eyelash. Now try and position it so that the inner corner, this bit, is next to where your natural lashes end, because then that way it won't look quite so weird and false. You're going to want to have a few tries with false lashes, I'm not going to lie. When I first started doing them I couldn't stick them on properly. I actually forgot to put the glue on, so...
What?
So close your eye. It's usually best if you go from above and go down that way, because then that way your eye socket is nice and flat and you can actually get it stuck on properly. Sounds weird, but it will make sense. So close your eye and just hold the lash above the socket. Try and get it close to your natural lashes and just press gently on. Try not to get the glue on your fingers because it's an absolute pain in the arse to get off your fingertips. Give it one last squidge and there you have it. False lashes. Make your eyes look enormous without having to pile on heaps of eyeliner. Magical stuff. See? So you've got one normal eye and one shorter, bushy, girly eye. You have a bishy face. So if I try and get the hair to one side, you can see now you've got enormous anime eyes that kind of really pop out. You've got the kind of nice flawless base, a little bit of contouring to give your face some shape, a blush to make you look a bit sort of young and bishy-like. Don't use lipstick for bishy characters unless it's like a skin tone that isn't your own skin tone. I would highly suggest not using lipstick, so it'll make you look like a girl. Just put some Vaseline on, or even better, just put some concealer over your lips to kind of just cover the pinkness. But there you have it, and that is how you do bishy makeup. And that's how you look like a little shoulder boy.
Oh, you look very girly boyish thing.
And that's how you do it. I hope this has been educational for you guys.
Hello.
Sup Gambit. Yeah, I hope this has been educational for you. If you have any questions, comment below or ask me on Tumblr. My Tumblr will be listed on the video description. And I hope you have fun using the bishy makeup tutorial, and I hope you all look super wonderful and fabulous.
Fabulous, darling.
Fabulous.